Step 1. Carefully unbox. Start by carefully opening the box and removing all inner boxes from the shipper box. Each box identifies the speaker channel that is inside. And be sure to save your packaging in the event you need it later. On to Step 2. Step 2. Place speakers. Now that you've removed the speakers from the shipper box, begin to remove them from their inner box and place them in their corresponding location for front, surround, center, and subwoofer. Note the position designation on the label located on the back side of each speaker to ensure you place each speaker in the proper position as shown in the diagram below. Step 3. Power speakers. Next, plug in all power adapters to the rear connector on each speaker and subwoofer before plugging into the wall outlets. As you plug them into the wall outlets, you'll notice the blue LED on the back of each speaker and the subwoofer should now be blinking. If not, check your connections to make sure they are all plugged in securely. And don't forget about those pesky wall switches on some outlets. Plug in the Smart Center after all speakers and subwoofer are plugged in. Step 4. Connect your source or sources. Next, for a standard 1080p TV setup, we're going to connect your audio and video sources to the Enclave Audio Smart Center. Using the HDMI cable provided in the box, connect the HDMI output of the Enclave Smart Center to one of the television's HDMI inputs of your choice. Once this connection is complete, continue with connecting your viewing sources to the 3 HDMI inputs located on the rear of the Enclave Smart Center, next to the output HDMI cable you should have previously connected. The most common viewing sources would be satellite dish receivers, cable boxes, gaming consoles, streaming appliances such as Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire TV. Most likely you will have these HDMI connections already plugged into the rear of your TV prior to installing your Enclave. Remove them from the TV inputs and move them to the Enclave Smart Center's rear HDMI input ports in whichever port numbers you desire, up to 3 sources. Once you have completed connecting your viewing sources to the rear of the Enclave, you're now ready to move to Step 5. As a side note, an optical connection or cable between the Enclave and your TV is not necessary when using HDMI as your cables. For more on using optical connections as your TV audio source for the Enclave, see our video on 4K and Smart TV installations. Step 5. Enjoy immersive sound. Last, turn your TV input source to view the HDMI input to which you plugged the output of the Enclave. Then, simply press power on the Enclave remote control or the Smart Center control panel, located on top of the speaker. The system will initially automatically pair the speakers, so please be patient during this one-time process that will take approximately 30 seconds. You will see an on-screen message explaining the system activity of pairing. When that process is complete, you will receive an on-screen confirmation with all speakers OK. From there, simply select your viewing source by tapping the input button on the Enclave remote, selecting it, and you're now enjoying 360 degrees of pure wireless HD audio. If you do happen to receive a missing speaker message on initial startup, recheck that speaker's power connections. If you just need some help, reach out to our tech support team at 844-436-2528, and we'll get you up and running in no time. Welcome to the world of Enclave Audio Wireless Home Theater.